Pandoran Intelligence Report. Summary. Haven reports and scientific observation have identified new Pandoran mutations. The following analysis is available. Oh, Lord. The Arthron Shieldbearer Champion, the Pandoran Lair, Terra Sentinel, the Spawnery, Fireworm Egg, Fireworm Acidworm, Siren Instigator, the Chiron Aplu, the Berith, and the Corruption Node. What the? Okay. Let's have a look at you then. The Arthron Shieldbearer Champion. Will points 25, movement 18. Species classified as A beta E1. Described as an elite version of the Shieldbearer, this subspecies is nearly entirely armoured and capable of tactical thought. Observation has confirmed that specimens have, on occasion, taken action to protect weaker Pandorans, allowing others to advance and attack. See, this is one of the things that I've mentioned a few times, but it's always caught my attention, is that the Pandorans adapt to your strategies to a certain degree. There are a certain amount of things that creatures can evolve, but they will evolve things that will benefit against your strategies. If you use a lot of a certain type of weapon, don't be too surprised if they start fielding units which have evolved not necessarily hard counters for them, but that will be more guarded against that kind of weapon being used against them. If you're using a lot of stealth, a lot of long range, then creatures that will evolve the ability to get around that. Either they can literally cloak all the way up until they're within striking distance, or they can rapidly move around the field so that your range isn't as dominant against them. It's really, really cool. But okay. Yeah, Road Train. I know that it's the Technician main class, but I kept forgetting that it was their primary weapon and not a secondary weapon. Yeah, exactly, Darkfire Phoenix. Like in Metal Gear Solid 5, Phantom Pain, if you do headshots constantly, the soldiers start wearing helmets. Yeah, pretty much the same sort of thing. Pandoran Layer. A new type of Pandoran structure has evolved, capable of generating far more powerful mutations, and with far greater reach. The Terra Sentinel. Oh god. Species classification STLT. An immobile Pandoran specimen that serves as a guardian of a specific area, mostly found in Pandoran colonies. The specimen is rumoured to have psychic abilities that hinder human troops. Approach with caution. Psychic Scream. Reduce the will points. Okay, so it's kind of like what we've got then. We'd probably need to pop all of the Terror heads. They're the weakest points, but if we can get just a lot of damage, might be able to just get through the roots and kill the whole thing. It would be interesting to see. But that is a rather unfortunate looking creature. The Spawnery. Oh, good god. Species classification SP1. An immobile organic structure found in Pandoran layers. The structure is effectively a mutation laboratory, intelligently evolving new Pandoran forms. It is speculated that destroying it could cripple the layer, causing it to be abandoned. Ah, so this is what we're going to have to be targeting from now on. In layers, at least. Love the look of it, though. Why it's got teeth there, I don't know. Well, maybe. See, one thing I will say is a lot of creatures, a lot of art about like eldritch creatures, have teeth and toothy maws everywhere. And I know it's just for the grotesqueness, but if a creature can't move, then it's unlikely to evolve teeth. Not like this. Like Venus flytrap teeth, they're not really teeth in that they're not there to chew things. They're more like extra webbing to try and firmly lock something in its mouth. But that doesn't look like what this is. If it's stationary, it's not feeding itself in that way. It's more likely to have some sort of sticky tongue or something that it can lash out and grab something, or hands to shovel stuff into it. If things are feeding it, because that's how it's developed inside the colony, it probably wouldn't need teeth at all. Things are just going to push stuff into its maw, and it's just going to gobble it up and then just crush it in its throat. Those teeth are not for chewing. Those are absolutely not chewing teeth. Let's have a look. Body. Good lord. So many egg pods, though. Might be able to do a lot of damage. If we can pop all of the egg pods, it probably would die quite quickly. Fireworm eggs, species classification, WF pod. A worm egg containing a fireworm species. Reports claim that if disturbed, the pod will break, releasing the creature inside. Same for the acid worm pod. Now the fireworm. A small worm-like creature whose only purpose is to act like a living mine. Upon identifying enemies, the creature approaches its target and bursts into a ball of flames. It's going to be the same with the acid. Focuses on anything regards hostile, including the occasional vehicle. Highly corrosive substance. Ugh. Wow. Alright. Species classification S-Alpha-1. A lethal Pandoran species evolved for close quarters combat. 80% of the creature is covered with evolved chitin armor, making it difficult to injure. Highly intelligent and bloodthirsty, the siren has been reported to dash to opponents and attack them with her bladed appendages. Okay. Willpower 36. Counted on myself. Psychic Scream. Okay, another one that reduces will. Oh god. 80 damage. 20 bleed. Oof. Nastiness. Good armor on everything as well. Alright. The Chiron APLU. Species classification C-Alpha-P. A mutated subspecies of Chiron that has evolved to launch poisonous worms at enemies. Reports speculate that the specimen is a response to Synedrion military developments. Oh. So this is here because of Synedrion. Poison worm abdomen. Launch multiple poison worms over a long range. Okay. Lots of armor on that part. Grenades are great for that because they strip armor off everything. Yeah, sirens are scary. The Berith. Species classification PFM. This new mutation spawned from the festering skies is aggressive and tenacious. Its well-coordinated flight patterns indicate a sinister sense of purpose. Field reports and collected footage show that Berith strikes are carefully planned in advance and executed with alarming haste and precision. Threat level very high. It's a new aircraft then. And then the corruption node. Oh, good lord. Will points 50. Species classification CN Alpha. It does move though. It's got a movement of 1. A highly evolved form of Pandora virus has been reported to attack human settlements by attaching itself to structures and machinery to form a powerful symbiotic connection. Affected havens are completely overtaken by the creature and all of their citizens are kept in a mindless state serving the Pandorans. Recent reports indicate corruption nodes are able to establish similar telepathic connections with AI-operated aircraft and using it to attack other humans. Despite the evidence of high intelligence, no attempt at peaceful contact with the creature has been successful yet. You don't say. Viral pulse. Corruption node spreads viral infection, damaging nearby characters. And mass hatch. Hatch all eggs within 20 tiles. Okay. That's going to be nasty. But there we go. That is the report. Not the greatest time, I'm not going to lie. Where are we right now? We're almost there. Right, this place will trade tech for food and tech for materials at an okay rate. Now, it's at this point that I want to start hitting more of these locations and actually doing some missions. So, now the last time we saw the behemoth, I think this is the behemoth right there. I got a funny feeling it's going to head out to you soon. Not the best thing. Not the best thing at all. Right, we want to do a trade. I would like to trade for tech. A wallop load of it, please. Trade. And then I'd like to trade for all of your materials. 4 for 5 is pretty good. Yeah. Okay, not too bad. With that done, it was suggested that I go for this mission next, so I will. Is manufacturing finished? Not yet. You know what? Before we get there then. But it has done some things. I want to make sure that we've got basic guns. Do you really need 2 of these? I'm going to say no, you don't. I like having spares, though. Okay, let's have spares. Feels important to have spares. You don't need a grenade. You've got a grenade launcher. You've got a grenade. That's fine. Could give you a shotgun. Don't think I need it, though. No. Wouldn't mind some extra ammo for you. Pretty solid. Shield can go down the bottom. Let's have some extra ammo there. Again, fairly solid. Wouldn't mind getting you a jetpack, and also the possibility of giving you a grenade launcher. Or a machine gun, even. Fine. You've got grenades. Don't. I'm going to give you 1. You're just going to be purely there with the shotgun there, I think. I mean, again, you an assault rifle would actually be better. And there we go. Nice. You know... way too much weight. Secondary doesn't need... grenade probably isn't as necessary, and I can get that then. There you go. But... yeah, you don't have enough weight to carry a shotgun as well. You're okay. I don't have the crossbow or the spider. I really want to get the spider mines. Oh my lord, do I want to get spider mines. We've got new recruits as well. Oh, we've got an infiltrator. Sniperist, resourceful, and trooper. A sniper infiltrator. You could run with assault weapons, sniper weapons, the crossbow. More carry weight, +2 strength. Heavy with cautious, quarterback, strongman. I mean, they're all quite good. That wouldn't be bad. Good day, Tiny Eric. Can't stay because I have to go to work, but I'll definitely be watching the VODs. Oh, I'm glad you're excited for the VODs. We could pick up a sniperist infiltrator and let them start learning. Having more infiltrators in the party, and I think these are decent options, so I'm going to grab you. Yes. Okay. In terms of the mutoids, we've now got the priest mutoid. Proficient in psychic abilities and Mutog control. I mean, we're not going to use up this. This is too precious of a resource right now. But one day. I kind of like the Synedrian Spider Drone Special. We can make this? We can also make the crossbow. Why haven't I been making these? Chat, why didn't you tell me that I could make these? I rely on you for these things. You have failed me, chat. Failed me. But okay. I love the spider drones. I see no reason not to have a decent amount of them made. Let's get 2 of them. I also want the crossbows. They're expensive as balls to make, but oh my lord, they're so good. Right, in terms of our main, like, rifles, though, I actually kind of like the New Jericho ones. So the Ares AR-1 is the Phoenix Point rifle, does 30 damage, shreds 1 armor, burst of 6, so that's quite good because it can take 6 armor off an opponent if all 6 hits land. Effective range is 25, takes 2 action points. The VDM Defender has 1 shred, again, 4 burst, but it's really short range. There's the Bulldog. Shred 5, burst 3. So potentially, if I understand it, it would shred up to 15 points of armor, and it does 60 damage per shot. It's not as... it can't output as much damage, I don't think. No. 30 times 6 versus 60 times 4. Well... Actually, no. The Bulldog is just flat out better. Assuming everything hits. Effective range is 22. Ammo capacity is 32. It's a solid weapon. What's the Synedrian one like? The Deimos, rather. Burst is 6. It's only got 1 shred. Effective range is 32, though. You could have a much greater range engagement with these. As far as the crossbow goes, effective range is only 34. Action points to fire is only 1, though. Does it actually do anything particularly good? Because I'm actually not entirely sure about that one now. Thinking about it. If we have a look, where is it? Yeah, it doesn't actually... It's just a... I mean, it's decent damage over a reasonable range, but... Well, I guess... If it's only an infiltrator, this is the only thing they can use. So I'll keep 1. Sure, but the spider drones are just so glorious. They're worth having someone with just a crossbow, in my opinion. Damage is 5. Single shot, effective range 15. Blast radius 1, blah, blah, blah. But the spider drone can be used to scout, and that's what I love about them. Yeah, Road Train, that's very self-evident. Thank you for the tip, though, but you don't need to... It's like, hey, by the way, you drink, this is called beer, and you consume it by imbibing it through your mouth. Just wanted to make sure you knew that, okay? Just letting you know, because I wasn't sure. Really, Road Train, come on now. It's very self-evident. You're just looking at any of the stats here. But for anyone, let's assume the Road Train wasn't talking to me, even though he tagged me directly. That is actually good advice for anyone else who isn't used to the game. Synedrian are more high-tech, long-range stealth. Jericho are, well, it's part of their kind of culture. Synedrian are trying to build a technocracy kind of utopia. New Jericho are trying to rebuild the world as it was, but kind of in the image of a cult of personality, militant fascist. So, big gun is the focus of New Jericho. Tech, but more grounded tech. So, you'd probably be... Whereas New Jericho would have lithe, acrobatic ninjas kind of climbing walls, sniping you with crossbows. New Jericho would have a mech out of the third Matrix movie. Just big gun, big robot. And then you've got Anu, who are like, what? Metal? No. Big flesh tank. Flesh beast to do everything. But yeah, we want the spider mines. They're amazing. It's going to take 4 hours to get that done, though, which is going to be too long, unfortunately. I just didn't realize we could make them. My bad. That said, for the time it would take, I would actually be totally down with getting this. Yeah, sure. We'll just investigate this place. There we go. We are here. Explore. Production complete. Odin grenades. Good. The massacre of a crab. Towards Hope. Our operatives have made contact with Synedrian haven called Towards Hope. Unfortunately, the citizens are currently engaged in a scheduled debate entitled Crabmen, human or humanoid, which has overrun significantly as various philosophical factions passionately make their points. Wait for the debate to end. It is generally agreed that the faction known as the Terraformers performed best in this debate. Its supporters, buoyed by success, voted to support the Phoenix Project with a contribution to our tech. Huzzah! I approve! I forgot that that's what those question marks were. I need to visit all of them. God damn it. This is why we need another ship. So many places to go. You want to trade anything? We just got a wallop load of tech. I could trade 34 of that tech for 153. Very much worth it, sure. Well, that's done. This is where I want to be next, but let's hop down here and check out this haven while I can. Ha 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 ha! Marvellous. We've almost finished exploring down here. Now, this is the reason why I send a manned craft to explore, because you never know. You might end up in a fight, but it could be anything. So you could send an unmanned craft, but you're kind of playing with fire a little bit when you do that. Where is our infiltrator? Hello. How about I give you something amazing? Punk. And more ammo. There we go. You can now shoot spider bots. And if we get far enough down here, in fact, I just need 20 points of skill, and you can shoot 3 spider bots at once. So good. So amazing. This game reminds me of Stellaris. Oh yeah, the sea levels did rise in the world. Yeah, we had lots of issues. And also the sea is poisonous. And sometimes the sea exudes a mist that makes people's brains go in very weird directions. And then they decide they want to walk into the sea. And then they come back several months later as crabmen. It's a whole thing going on right now. Oh, nothing was going on here apparently. I could trade a bunch more for even more material. No, I think I want the tech more than anything else. Alright. Well, let's go on to... Well, we could go up there. No, we can head over here now, directly. After several hours of exploration, nothing useful was found. Well, that was complete poop then, wasn't it? However, that does... When you explore a site, it explores sites nearby as well, so it's useful. But let's bring you down here then. And you can explore. Okay. Why are we facing you? Mission briefing. We have located one of the escaped lab specimens. It is vital to capture this Archon and kill all Pandorans in the area so we can extract safely. Okay. Give me just a second. Because I am not equipped for capturing right now. God, it's going to be a pain in the ass to capture this thing. Yeah, this is XCOM without arbitrary mischances. That is actually a really good way of describing it. Frozen Dino says, Phoenix Point is like XCOM, but if the world thought XCOM was insane and took away all of XCOM's power. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Either way, we need to make sure that our peeps have the neural pistols. I've only got one. This is going to be a pain. But you do have a good chance to get into a nice position and just... I just need to make sure that they get stunned. Who is the most likely to be rubbing faces with it, though? You've got a good chance of that, actually. So I'm going to give you enough investment so you can carry this along with you. Is anyone else likely to be able to one up and interact directly? Wait 2. You haven't got enough points to equip it. Okay. Only one person is coming into the... Well, actually, you can carry it, sure. I wouldn't want you to be the one doing it, but I guess... yeah. Good luck. Alright. Let's do the mission. Special mission. Start. Everyone's coming along? Does anyone... See, the thing is, there's a good chance we're going to get corruption here. We will recover everything on the battlefield, so that's going to be good for us. I saw the new RimWorld DLC and wasn't majorly impressed, but I'm hoping it's because more info will come down the line. Or maybe I just need to see it to understand the hype. Yeah, I mean, that's reasonable. I think the mod is going to be... Wow, we can already see it. Good lord. Well, that's unfortunate. I would like to have a look at you. Perception is 20 tiles. You're not aware of my presence yet. You've got an arm, which can do corruptive spray. Organic targets will be corrupted in addition to the standard damage. Effective range is only 15. You're mind control immune. You've got a corruptive attack. You can contact corruption, so getting into base contact is rough. Dynamic resistance gives 50% temporary resistance to any type of damage or negate status effects suffered in combat, other than shred, projectile, and melee damage. Okay. So I think if we attack it with any type of damage that isn't one of these, it'll gain temporary 50% resistance to it. Mind control immunity, you can do Pepper Cloud. Reduce the accuracy 50% of things within 5 tiles. Call reinforcements. Instantly call a group of reinforcements. And leap. Leap 10 tiles. Those are all worrisome things. Super worrisome things, actually. We need to be in a position to take out its head. I believe the head is what gives it that ability. Head there. 150, 10 armor. We'll make it happen. Right, so first and foremost, need you somewhere amazing for this attack. Amazing, but far away from that. And eventually I'll probably want to grab extra points as well, will points. This has got, frankly, ridiculous range. So this would have good chances of hitting regardless. So for those who wanted to know about the fact that this doesn't have the arbitrary mischance, that is where I'm aiming. So all of my shots will fall somewhere within the teal, the dark blue ring. I think it was it 5% of the shots will fall somewhere within the cyan ring? Or was it 50%? I can't remember. But basically, it's 50%. So, 50% inside the inner circle. So as long as what I'm looking at is 100% over, like fully overlays the circle, I can't miss. I cannot miss this shot. I will hit it somewhere in the husk there. If I wanted the head, though, I've got a 50% chance of hitting the head. and a decent chance of missing. Could go for the torso instead. I could go for a leg. There's a good chance I'll hit the leg there. I might hit the torso too. But there's lots of things you'd want to do. You can want to go for the arms. You can go for the head. This will remove core reinforcements. This would remove the pepper cloud. I think you have to take out... Oh, that would remove leap. So it's the back leg, that one leg there that gives leap. So there's lots of things you'd need to do. Marks for death. Mark an enemy target until the end of turn. Each hit from an attack or individual round gets plus 10 damage. This effect does not stack. The ability to use my bomb. I want to move up here. We won't be attacking this round, but that's okay. Now you have... How much stealth do you have? If any, for that matter. Stealth minus 25. So you're going to be able to see me 25% further away. Oh, God. Okay, we see all of your group behind. What we want to do is remove their ability to call reinforcements as a very high priority. Because as long as it's got that, it's just going to be summoning more and more and more problems for me. We also definitely want to be taking some degree of cover. Now I can dash you into cover, where it shouldn't be able to impact us. Let's have a look down here. I could get you in there fairly comfortably, so you're close enough to start engaging them. You can duck out, take a shot, duck back in, so on and so forth. I could even climb up, but you've got no real cover on that side. If I can see them, they can see me for a shot. I'm not going to use your dash ability here. I could possibly dash all the way over to there, though. But I'm fairly certain you would perceive that, depending on their stealth. What is your stealth? No stealth. That wouldn't be terrible, but if they advanced, they would find us. So, given that, I'm not going to go for a shot with you. I'm going to tuck you in here so that you can attack next turn. You also have the deploy decoy, which is going to be useful. Right now, this first little bit is just us getting into position. Now, you're a close quarters fighter. You've also got Stomp, actually. Dazing targets, if shock value is higher than the target hit points, shock damage falls off with range. It does 200 shock, mind. I'd need the overall hit points to be quite low for that to work, though. You could also run in here. Take up a position somewhere. Out of the way. Or I could have you run in this direction. I think I'd prefer you to run in this direction. Right now, everything is about just getting somewhere safe. If we have a look at these, we'll see their perception radius. Yeah, perception 25. You've got a very good perception. I think that highlight there is their attack range. Ability return fire. Okay. Yeah, that's the effective range of their gun. You've got a melee weapon. You've got a ranged weapon and a spitter head, which is not nice. And you probably have a melee weapon? No. No, apparently not. What you got then? Double perception. God damn. You can already see us, I think. We need to remove that then as soon as I can. As in, like, already, in fact. Just tuck you back there. Another enemy spotted. What else have we seen? Enemy by there. Okay. But yeah, that double perception head is a real pain in the backside. Now, by and large, I think they can only see you if you end the turn in their vision. I don't think they automatically see you right out the gate, but I could be wrong. It might, in fact, be useful for me to duck you down somewhere. No, you're pretty much seen, I'm afraid. Yeah, you've only got 1 point. That was unfortunate. But there was no real way of us knowing that that was going to be the case until we were here. Another assault rifle user. Pop you back here.
Moving in quick.
This is a fight I need to take seriously because they're capable of outputting stupendous amounts of damage. You're going to have to get in close as well. Let's tuck you back here. I'm going to try and take out the spotter with spider mines if I'm able. You can dash, which is amazing. Because the spider mine launcher is going to take 2 points. So let's dash you over here.
Pushing on.
Yep. 3 will points though for that. You've only got a few more besides. But from in here you should be safe. Shouldn't be visible. Deploy a spider drone. If you don't have an infiltrator in your squad, drones will revert to AI control. Can I shoot this very far at all? I can shoot it reasonably far, actually. Ah, look. So cute. Can I move you now? No, unfortunately. Right, so it'll explode. Shred of 10. Self-destruct explosion. So I kind of just want to run it up to my enemies and let it explode right in amongst them. It'll also be an amazing scout for me. But for now, I think that's pretty much it. So, do you have any shield? I don't think you do. I could shoot with this. But have I got a decent shot on anything? No, really don't. But they do have weapons that might be able to shoot me. In that case, I'm just going to go into Overwatch down here. I could move you up, but there's no point. So you're just going to hang tight. I'm going to use the shield, though. Just in case something goes through this wall. Because you never know. Likewise with you. If you've got it, you don't. I think that's everyone. Okay, enter. They don't seem to know where I am, but the Triton is going to know. Enemy spotted, enemy spotted. Yeah, it can see me. And that will now communicate it to the others. Another Triton, okay. Alerted. It's now acting on information about us. Arthron Scourge. You might be able to shoot the spider mine. No? Okay. Triton Footpad. We've got a lot of enemies here. Oh. If I'd realized it was going to be so open, I would have brought one of my tanks in. Okay. Oh, damn it. I've got a paralyzed weapon. That is not what I needed. 7 of 10, though. Another shot from that, and it will shut it down. But... And it might be useful to take it alive. I don't know. you're going to be terrifyingly bad. Acheron has been alerted. I need to shut you down immediately. Okay, first, Spider-Man. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. If I can get within range to do a good bit of damage here, this will... Can I trigger it? Yeah, shred its armor. Perfect. 70 damage, 20 armor gone. Let's have a look at what that has removed. It's removed all the armor on that leg, all the armor on the head. Nice. It's now only got 90 hit points, so I could possibly take out its ability to scream for reinforcements. Because ultimately, I do need to just disable it. That's the goal. You can see two people. Oh, right. You can pop around the corner and take shots. Nice. Okay, well, let's have a look at what we can do then. I can also use that for 1 point later. I will. Can't easily check. I could destroy the gun with a good shot from this. Oh, no, I'm unlikely to destroy the gun, but... We'll reserve you for a moment. You've got sight on a lot of enemies. To get closer to really make use of this. Yeah, I wanna make use of my proximity a bit better. But who's up next? Right, well, you might be able to stun them, and I'm fairly certain you'd be able to take out their head, but a grenade shot right now would be truly amazing. So... Marked for death. I don't want to kill it, but I'm going to increase damage that it takes. Boom blast. Now, launch grenade.
Yes.
This should strip so much of its armor. Do it. I want to take out the head. I want to take out the rear leg so it can't jump.
Attack successful.
It was. 33 damage. Armor gone. Both legs, head. Arm is almost gone. Torso's badly damaged. I've not disabled any component yet, but that's okay. I could now go for a grenade over there. Disabled a lot of body parts there. Okay, so disabled arm. You're bleeding 30 points a tick. You're bleeding 50 points a tick. You're going to just die from bleeding. I don't need to deal with you any further. You have lost 2 legs and an arm. But you can still regenerate, so you're actually still a problem. Until I fully remove you, you're a problem. From here, I'd have decent shots on a couple of enemies, but what I really need to do is remove your ability to attack. This is going to move me out of position. My stomp would probably be able to neutralize both of you. Takes 2 action points to do. I could use 1 action point to get up there, stomp, and then run back. The shock damage wouldn't be nearly enough to stun you, though. But it would take 2 combatants out. That being said... Well, there's no real way that I'd be able to take 2 out with 1 shot here. So let's move over here. Switching to... gonna use my...
Sure thing.
Rifle. Oh, I could take out the torso here. That would drop maximum hit points by a lot. I've got good sight lines on pretty much everyone here. This is a death. Pretty much I'm going to kill you with this. And I am A-okay with that. I could disable all sorts of things, but we just want you out of the running. Let's wait for you. Go. Down. Good. Now with that, there's not a lot I can do here. So I might want to retreat. Does this activate? Is this purely melee? It might be, actually. I could dash out, take a shot, because I've got a decent dash here. You're going to bleed to death. You're dead. You're a problem, but... Let's see, have we got a decent shot on you? We do. Moving the sense ahead will remove double perception. Blood-sucking arm will remove your ability to use that attack. Regeneration torso, I don't know if I can do enough damage on that. Same about there. Okay, didn't take you out, sadly. This part I can dash all the way back down here. And right out of any real trouble. Let's do it. As for you, it's going to be a case of just walk out, fire, walk back, I'm afraid. Actually, use very little of your move. I would like you to just dip outside. Use your attack. Well, this is an awkward one because I really do want to actually attack. But I don't want to use much of my move to do it, so I can duck back. Because I can then still use my deploy decoy psychic ability. Oh, that's an awful look. Yeah, I haven't got good sight on you at all. Got a better chance of doing some damage to you, really. May as well. Now, I don't want it to die. I want to capture it. But that requires me securing the area. A lot of its body parts are in danger. And if I start it bleeding, I basically want to wrap this mission up quickly after that. From here, have I got any good sight? Not really. This'll do, actually. What is within 10 tiles here? It would be you. I would be able to reduce your action points. How many action points do you have? No, I think we're going to go for... That's not useful for my current weapon. Okay, just take the shot. You do need the head to be gone, honestly, but... The torso is the more likely to be able to do significant damages here. Torso and leg gone down. Good. Right, that's dropped your hit points a lot. Now, I believe I can use my med kit on someone. On an enemy. I'm not entirely certain, though. But you are losing 20 hit points now. So you will be dead in just over 10 turns. No matter what else happens. But your overall hit points are now much lower than they were before. Which is good. Can't use that, so just duck back out of the way.
Channel open. Here goes.
I get more of these out there. On there. And the other one over here. And it can run where it needs to be. Who has points left? You do. Attack from that direction, please. You can't use a medkit on an Archon. You've tried. Right, okay. That's a shame. But yeah, let's use the decoy, as this will then be treated as an actual enemy, so we'll draw some attention. And then you duck back out of the way. Okay. That's turn ended. Right, you're down from bleeding. Will points have been lost. Your regeneration is a bit further up. And my hope is that you're just going to shoot... Ooh, okay. Lucky. That would be you firing at us. And my hope is that they're going to go for the decoy. And I hope it just doesn't go away. There we are. Disabled arm on the decoy. It doesn't matter. Who are you going for? Oh, you're going for the shield, okay. Oh my god, there's so many of them. And I need to clear all of these before the Archon dies. There's an awful lot of nastiness there. I'm going to need the grenades, actually. Grenades will be a good way of wiping out a lot of enemies in this area. And of course my spider bombs too. Oh, thank goodness that you have got heavy armor. Right, what are you going to do? I fear. You're running away. Really? Oh, thank goodness that was there. I deeply approve. That decoy just took so much damage from so many places. My lord. And this little spider bomb is going to explode so majestically. Can I get everything? Can I be greedy? I can. Oh my god. Spider bomb MVP. Spider bomb MVP. I can remove you comfortably so that I can focus on the others with my main attack group. It's just, well, you'll probably die from the bleeding. Right, so you are bleeding 50, you're dead next turn. You are bleeding 10, you're fine. You're bleeding 60, you have regeneration, so you will survive. You're bleeding 30, you got 43, so you also will survive. Yeah, I didn't actually do enough damage here, sadly. Big sad. Now, I could reload and deploy more spider bombs. And that is a good option. Possibly. Yes. Because frankly, these things are amazing. But they are so expensive. So terribly expensive. Right, you're bleeding out, which is great. You, though. Who can we shoot? Someone else. No. No. Okay, I can't see. Oh, actually, no. I can go for your regeneration torso over here. Do it. Okay, I want to free aim again. Could go for you. But you would become so dangerously close to death that I kind of don't want to try. Please take out the regeneration. Good enough. That has dropped their will points more. Question is, how many times can I hit? And how much stun can it have? Is my question. Like, how many times do I need to stun you? I'm going to hold you in reserve for a second. You've taken your turn. You pop out with a dash, get some amazing shots in, and then dash back again. I see no reason not to. Who are we going for? We've got you. A sight on the head. You're dead. You're possibly not dead, but you do have regeneration, and that's a problem for me, so I'm just going to take you out. Dash back, please. Is there a place here where I could get a good shot? That would take me 2 bits of movement to do. This would take me not as many movement points to do. See, the partial, if you look at the pip, the partial point there is letting me know how many movement points are involved in this action. Could possibly do Rage Burst. Dash out, Rage Burst this area, fan my shotgun across it. 5 shots. There's a chance I might take all 3 of them out. But your shields are facing me, which is a problem. So I'd need to do it from this position. Let's give it a try. That isn't going to work for me, I don't think. Well, maybe these two. Hey, that is actually really effective. Holy crap. You get back inside, please.
No rest for the wicked.
That was amazing. Current maximum HP divided by 10 is how much stun I need to overcome. Right. You've got... Oh, I could probably do that with 4 shots from my newer pistol then. That is a possibility then. Who are we going for? Do we want to take you out? Actually, let me check. You're bleeding at... Yeah, you're still bleeding at only 10 per turn. So that's not what we want. We'll get that back at the end of the mission. So I just want to try and take you out while I've got a good sight on you. The head is protected. I could take the leg off. I'm not going to... I could possibly remove the torso. But there's a good chance I'd remove the leg. No chance of removing the head. Let's go for it. Disable the leg, now bleeding worse. And your health points are lower. And let's pop the decoy once again. And then duck back into cover. God, that's amazing. That is absolutely fantastic. Brutally effective. Right. Don't need to worry about you. You're still a problem. You're still a problem. You're still a problem. Whoever's over there is still a problem. But let's see what we can do. So 7 of 58. Oh, maximum hit points. So you did say it was max HP. In fact, yeah, just looking over there now, it's max HP. God damn, that's going to be annoying, though. Did I have extra ammo with you for this? I